Hello? Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? I don't know if someone can hear this, but I need to talk to someone. There are things that I need to say, things that I want to share, and maybe someone out there that can help me. According to my passport and identification papers, my name is Regis Boucher, or the English people say Regis Boucher. I'm about 30 years old. I'm born June 2nd, 2000, and I am from Quebec in Canada. The reason I say this is because I don't remember much of who I am and where I'm from. I don't remember my mother or father, or even if I had a sister or brothers. I am what you would call amnesic. It's funny how this works because I still have a French Canadian accent and I can speak English even if I am French. So my brain still remembers that at least. I remember little things too, like how much I love chocolate chip cookies, but not the dry, cheap kind, the kind that are freshly cooked and soft. I also strangely love canned beans. It's just tastes good, okay? I remember that I played a lot of video games on my Nintendo console when I was a kid. I remember my best friend Stefan for some obscure reason. I remember falling off of my bike when I hit a light post. Little things like that, but most of my life is blank. Clearly, I was someone before the fall of civilization. Perhaps I had a wife, maybe I had a girlfriend, or maybe even a boyfriend. I really don't know. I have no idea how I got to Sakal, but I don't think I am from around here. I might have come here for work, or maybe a vacation, maybe to visit my family. What I can say is that I remember the last 4 years of my life in this dark, cold and new world. I am not exactly sure how the outbreak started, and I think that is how I lost my memory. I remember waking up in a bed. I was being nursed by a nice lady called Juliana and a couple of other people. I suffered from massive concussion. I had a big gash in the back of my head. When they found me, I either fell or got hit by something or someone. That still remains unclear to this day. Either way, I became part of a big community of survivors shortly after this. A community with Juliana and many others. We all had important roles here and we were doing great. It felt like we started a new civilization and it was working really good. I became known as the scavenger because I was really good at, scavenging. I was always out and about, making sure that I find anything and everything our strong community needed. We were thriving regardless of the harsh new world out there. But it was all too good to be true. Over the years, our future became unsure, as there was a lot of... It almost became normal to see after some time. Everyone was either lying or their minds, and I'll be honest, it was pretty scary at times. This is when we understood that it was impossible to... The more we tried, the more we died. We knew one thing for certain at this point. We were even in a way as if we were sheep being shepherds. We called them, and frankly, they kind of freak me out because we know nothing. But yet, it feels like they are responsible. Like they were the sheep you see passing by, but never would just move past you. Everyone until there were just a few of us left. It was horrible and a very long couple of years of fear. It had been a year since the last interventions from. There was only 4 of our community left. Myself, the doctor, the technician, and the portmaster. There were 2 others on the island, but I did not know them. I think they went by keeper and the again. Pretty sure I saw them a couple of times, but I never got close enough to engage a conversation. And for the last year, it's been quiet. We all kind of parted ways and just decided to live on our own individually, and vowed we would never talk about it again. At least I know I did. I thought that if we were all together, bad things would happen again, so being apart felt oddly safer. So 1 year, no infected, no nothing. But lately, things have started shaking up again. About 2 months ago, a signal began to broadcast. It was odd but constant. It was clearly telling others out in the world to come to Sakal, but with promise of greatness. This felt like a horrible idea, but we don't even know who was broadcasting it or where it's coming from. But the one thing I do know, a turn for the worse. This island is like no other place. It changes the very foundation where most of us, which leads me to wonder why. Why were the remaining of us left alive, unbothered? Are we part? Why did they let us live out of all people? Sometimes I feel like us alive just to torture us with the memories of the horrible things we've seen here. As someone who is amnesic, sometimes I wish I could forget everything that I've been through on this island. Now people are on the way to us, and there's no way for us to broadcast out there to tell them that they'll never be able to. If they arrive, what do we do? Do we tell them what happened before, or do we wait and see if it happens again? Maybe it's time that we get together again and discuss what we vowed we would never speak of again. This is coming yet again. I feel it. But will I survive this time?